Hi, Marysia here. I'm a mom of two little kids. They're both under 4 years old, and I'm also a stay-at-home mom full-time with them. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you some of the things that I do that make my life as a stay-at-home mom easier. For some reason, we, especially moms, put so much on ourselves, so many expectations, and motherhood is hard as it is. It's so challenging and unexpected that we don't need to make it harder. It took me a while to realize that I don't need to cloth diaper and feed my kids organic stuff and avoid screen time and have all these things that I was trying to follow. I unsubscribed from the perfect parenting. Perfect motherhood doesn't exist. And I want to share with you some of the things that I do that make my daily life as a stay-at-home mom much easier. The first thing is that I let my kids be kids. That's not a surprise, right? By that I mean, I let them play in the way kids play. They have a lot of unstructured playtime. I don't do like sensory bins and sensory play all the time. Sensory play is like go outside and play with the grass and rocks and sticks and dirt. That's sensory play. Okay, sometimes I'll do something like that to like, it'll be like a fun activity or something that we'll do, all bake together or something like that. But generally they're kids and they're allowed to do whatever they want to do. Like just go and play, basically. They're also allowed to get dirty. I don't care about their clothes. They're kids' clothes. Most of them are secondhand anyways. They're allowed to get dirty. They're allowed to make holes or stains on their clothing. I don't care. They're allowed to make messes outside and inside. My house is not beautiful and always clean. They're allowed to spill things. Like, it's fine. We'll clean it up. That's no problem to me. I allow screen time pretty much every day. Every day when I cook or when I make breakfast, when I just need a minute to myself, when one of them is napping and the other isn't, there's screen time. Some of it is limited, but sometimes there's more than I thought that I would allow, but yeah, there's definitely screen time. There's also pretty much unlimited snacks. I don't like count how many times they've had this snack or whatever this snack or how much they have of this or that. Unless I'm like literally done with dinner and it's getting on the table, then no, you can't have a snack. But if I'm just cooking dinner and you want a snack, yeah, I mean, if you're hungry, you eat. That's what you do. Generally, there is a schedule that we live by, and most of the days we go by that schedule, but I'm very flexible, and if there is an outing or something we can do with the kids, I'm all for it. I spend enough time at home with them, so I'll gladly go somewhere with the kids, even if that means their schedule gets a little bit messed up. That's no problem. We can figure it out. But generally, we do have a schedule of like when they go to bed and like how we do the bedtime and all that. It's pretty much like established by this point. We take kids places. We're not hermits at home because we have kids. We take them places. We take them camping, hiking, all those things. Basically, we expect our kids to join us in our life. Our life does not revolve around kids. Our life revolves around our family unit, and we all need to kind of like adjust and have a life together, so we don't like give up everything that we do because we have kids. Like we still go on bike rides or hikes, on camping and stuff like that. I like to do things such as go and have drinks with my girlfriends and laugh at stupid jokes and not act as a mom should. I guess that's the way I can describe it. Basically just like have fun with my girlfriends. I like to do things that are just my own things, like my hobbies, painting and being in nature, listening to music, going to concerts. I also like to spend money on myself, like, you know, art supplies and books and clothes and food and going out, concerts, movies. Yeah, I like to do that. I'm definitely a protective mama bear, but I'm not overly protective, and I don't interfere with my kids all the time. For example, if they're at the playground and they're having like a little tiny issue with another child, like somebody is on the swing too long and they want to get on the swing, I don't immediately speak for them. I let them figure it out. Also, if they have an issue like between the two of them, I let them figure it out, unless there's like they're getting physical with each other, of course, then I do. But I give them a lot of space to figure things out, like order food in the restaurant or talk to a stranger in the store or stuff like that. I just let them be their own people and figure things out instead of like always like chipping in and just kind of like exhausting myself in describing everything and like speaking for them and not letting them be their own person. I order groceries. I do not like to go grocery shopping, and most of the time I would have to take my kids, so sometimes we'll go if we're like in the mood for something or if we like need something and it's not at home, but generally we do order groceries. And I don't always cook, even though I'm home with the kids all day. I don't always make a home cooked meal. Sometimes it's pizza, mac and cheese, nuggets, whatever is available. It usually goes like this: if we're out and about, we're doing things, we'll have that for dinner, because I didn't have time to cook dinner, because cooking a homemade dinner usually means something else needs to be sacrificed. Like they have to watch TV where I cook it, or we're not outside for as long because I have to cook dinner. So sometimes it's like a pick and choose. Sometimes I'm just not feeling good, I'm on my period, or I'm sick, or I have a headache, and we'll eat mac and cheese, and that's fine. I accept help from people and I ask for help, and that's a big one. It's a hard one actually, but if somebody offers to do something for me, or if somebody, like if a family member wants to help out with the kids, it's always a yes. I let, for a lack of a better word, let my husband handle bedtime pretty much every night that he's at home. He does bedtime with both kids. He also stays with them over the weekends. It's mostly dad taking care of them during the weekends. And I just let him handle things the way he wants to do it. I don't interfere. Sometimes I do. I catch myself doing it and I stop. I'm trying to get better and better about this. If there is an issue, whatever's going on that my husband is handling, I don't chip into it. That was something that I really noticed that I was doing when my husband was taking over bedtime, and my daughter didn't like it, and she would cry for me, she would want me, because that's what she was used to, and I would like always try to rescue my husband when he wouldn't ask me, and that caused a lot of tension between me and him. And also that would actually kind of made it worse for him when he was trying to handle the situation. So I don't do that now. If he's handing a bedtime and there's a problem and I can hear crying or whatever's going on, unless he asks me for help, I'm not here. The last thing that is also very important is that I am kind to myself. I give myself a lot of grace. I take breaks. I help myself feel better as a mom by just unfollowing people on Instagram that I think have like a negative impact on my parenting. I don't listen to the things that have negative impact. I try really hard not to judge myself. Like I said, I give myself a lot of grace. The past year have been pretty difficult for us, from like really sad things happening in our family, and that is where that's like a topic for another video, but that's really showed me that you know, I'm not a robot. Even though I'm a mom of 2 little kids, I'm not perfect, and I never will be, and I'll always have other things going on that are really stressful or difficult at some point. So I need to take care of myself and be kind to myself. And then other people's behavior also reflects that too, if they see me doing that to myself. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.